Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Marissa and I'm a flight attendant with a major US airline. There goes my phone. I'm a flight attendant with a major US airline, and I know it's been a minute since I've posted a video. Has it been 2 months, 3 months? I can't remember, but I just needed time for myself. I was struggling a little bit and I felt like I was like if I were a computer, I was like on a power saving mode. I was only able to just do like the basics, go to work, go home, sleep, repack, do it all over again. I just needed to focus on me for a little bit, and I just did not have the energy or like the inspiration to film anything, you know, and I don't ever want to film anything if it doesn't feel genuine, you know. I didn't want it to feel forced. And the whole reason I started this channel is to chronicle my time as a flight attendant, so I can remember all the places I have visited, the things I've done, because everything tends to mush together once I became a flight attendant. The days of the week, what time it is, what time zone I'm in. But now I'm feeling like I'm in a better place, and I'm in Sacramento right now on a layover, and I'm about to venture out and have a look around. So come with me on today's adventure. Let's start this. So Sacramento is like having a heat wave right now. So I'm going to pack a liter of water, my sunglasses, I put sunscreen on. Gonna have a banana right now. One thing that has helped me feel better is really pushing myself to work out an hour each day and to really focus on putting healthy things in my body. So I'm trying to, most of the time, put clean food in my body. Lots of fruits, lots of vegetables, and fresh nuts, and it has helped. I'm not 100% there, but I'm trying to incorporate more of those healthy things into my life, and for me that's working. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's get this day started. So the first place that I'm going to stop at is the State Capitol building, Rose Garden. It's less than a 1 mile walk away. Online it says it's closed, but it looks like it's a public space. So when I looked it up, it also said it was a public space, open, I believe, from dawn to dusk. So I'm going to head over there and see if it's open. This art sculpture is right outside the Sacramento Performing Arts Center, and it is titled Time to Cast Away Stones. It is the work of Sacramento artist Stephen Kaltenbach. The writing around the base of the sculpture says, "Where are we going? What have we thought? How are we loving? What have we wrought?" The title of the sculpture suggests that we should accept all the cultures and religions of history. So right over here, I believe, are the grounds of where the State Capitol building is. But look at that huge tree in front. I mean, look at the trunk. It's just so big, and it kind of looks like maybe the top died, or I don't know. But it looks like part of the top is missing, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the deal is. But that's really pretty. Grass, trees. They'll say I'm really happy that I brought my water, because I do feel the heat. And when you pass over like the sewer covers, like the manhole covers, they kind of smell, and I think it's because the heat is just, you know, making everything just so much more terrible. I am making my way to the World Peace Rose Garden, established in Capitol Park in 2003. It was created as a sanctuary of peace, love, and inspiration for people of all nations, cultures, and religions. The garden is dedicated to women, children, and families. So here we are. This is the Rose Garden on the grounds of the State Capitol building. It looks like they have roses in every color. Wow, it's incredibly hot in the sun. These rose bushes get quite tall. So these have names, like this one says Dick Clark, Grand Flora. This Victorian-style garden with a fountain as its centerpiece features more than 650 roses with more than 153 varieties, colors, and fragrances. And it smells so wonderful here. You just walk and smell of roses. It's just all around you. While the garden includes sections dedicated to specific types of roses, it also contains varieties of special roses that are planted throughout the garden. The Santa Claus rose, Michelangelo rose, Cesar Chavez rose, Bing Crosby rose, Diana Princess of Wales rose, Barbara Streisand rose, Rosie O'Donnell rose, John F. Kennedy rose, and the Betty Boop rose are several examples.
These are my favorites. I may have a difficult time choosing a favorite.
If you find yourself in Sacramento for a layover, or perhaps you're just passing through, do this. This was completely free. Wander, smell the roses, enjoy the sights. There are park benches. My only advice is go when they're not having a heat wave. And side note, there are also lots of big shade trees. You can have a little picnic, but this is definitely a must-do free activity in Sacramento. Okay, I've never had this happen, but Apple Maps just sent me a message that it could no longer operate at the moment until the phone cools down because the phone is too hot, and I don't know how to get to the next spot, the old historic Sacramento. So I'm going to be in the shade, let my phone cool down for a bit, then screenshot my map so I can figure out my way how to get there.
With a purple flower, and I don't know what they're called, but they sure are gorgeous. And this wall is just covered in this line. Look at that. These trees are just so large. This is a coast redwood. It is beautiful. Look back through these trees. That's where the state capitol building is. I mean, while I'm here, I'm going to go have a look at it. Looks like they're doing some work to it. If you look up there, that's an orange tree. of the state capitol building is blocked off. They're doing some renovations or some upkeep. So this is like the best angle that I could find to see it. And if you look at the flags waving, you have the flag of the United States, the California flag, prisoners of war flag, and the gay pride flag. So we're getting closer. I think I'm only a couple minutes away now. So the railroad line runs just along here. And then you have the bridge that crosses the river. And, oh, sorry, a bird just scared me. If I remember correctly, it said that this was built, the old town was built during the gold rush era. So I'm a sucker for sweets and chocolate and desserts and anything like that. I saw the coolest thing. So this looks like it's an ice cream man on a boat. Look at that.
Old Sacramento State Historic Park is a cluster of noteworthy early Gold Rush commercial structures. Historic buildings include the 1849 Eagle Theater, the 1853 B.F. Hastings buildings, once home to the California Supreme Court, and the 1855 Big Four building. Old Sacramento's historical significance comes from it being the western terminus of the Pony Express postal system, the first transcontinental railroad, and the transcontinental telegraph. When glittering nuggets and veins of gold were discovered in the Sierra foothills in 1849, a massive tide of humankind, hell-bent on finding their fortune, raced as fast as they could to the gold country. Sailing as far as they could up from the San Francisco Bay east on the Sacramento River, the gold-hungry pioneers pulled up at the confluence of the American and Sacramento rivers, the furthest point they could go in their sailing ships. A town sprung up almost overnight, with many buildings constructed out of leftover ships, timbers, and sails. Sacramento was born. This area now is a 28-acre National Historic Landmark. There's still trinket shops and ice cream parlors in restored buildings, but there's also a couple of museums, including the California State Railroad Museum and the California Museum. You can also visit a restored riverboat, the Delta King, where you can go on board for brunch, dinner, or even have an overnight stay. I am dying of heat. My makeup has pretty much melted off. I'm glad I brought my water. I'm staying hydrated. I'm gonna finish looking around here and then make my way back to the hotel because this heat is exhausting. Okay, I made it back to my hotel room. I am so hot. My hair got all sweaty. It's puffed up like I can't even run my fingers through it. It was hot, but I'm glad that I got out. I got some more exercise. I got some vitamin D. Now it's time to cool down. I will do a little recap on my trip last night. So I don't think I mentioned flight time was just under 6 hours. The neatest thing about flying from Miami to San Francisco last night, sorry, I keep saying San Francisco, Sacramento. The neat thing about flying from Miami to Sacramento last night was that there was this amazing thunderstorm. And I just love being able to see a thunderstorm from the air. So I did have some free time to just gaze out the window and observe it. And it was so nice. But it was a full flight. Lots of nice passengers. I met a newlywed. I met a woman who is just a little granny now, but she used to fly with United a long time ago, and she just flew with them for a little bit, but she was kind of reminiscing and telling me what it was like when she flew back then. Times have changed, but it was a lot of fun. So all in all, I had a good work trip. That was it. It was just one leg from Miami to Sacramento, and then I am here for like 29 hours. It is just after 4 o'clock right now. I need to be up and ready by 4:40 a.m. tomorrow morning, and then I will fly from Sacramento to Phoenix and Phoenix to Miami, and then I'm done with this 3-day trip. So if you watched this video, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, and to see new videos, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, then please hit the subscribe button. Until next time, bye guys. Thank you.